Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. For those of you who are members at my website, it is Christmas morning. Merry Christmas to you all. For the rest of you who will be getting this on Thursday, this will be your weekend reading. What dates are those? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, just after Christmas, because I am gonna look. 27, 28, 29, and on the 29th we go live for the first time. First year anniversary for the journey home. Actually, today is the first year anniversary for the journey home. Christmas Day was my first reading to the public, and what a journey it's been, you guys. What a journey it's been. What a year it's been. We're looking forward to. Is that music too loud? It's Christmas Day. I was looking for Handel's Messiah. It's been a family tradition to play the whole Handel's Messiah every Christmas Day. That might be a bit loud. And Chloe, make an appearance, darling. Chloe Bird. Say good. Oh, you saw her. I'll let her out. She's going to end up wanting to go out anyway. All right, darling girl. There we go. We are not having a white Christmas this year in Nova Scotia. Too bad for us. Not really. It's +5, 40 degrees Fahrenheit. I can live with that. I can live with that. And the sun is shining so bright. Yeah, I can live with that. Did you hear that? Did she do anything? I bet she didn't do anything. Did you do anything? Yes, Mommy. I bet you're really a good liar too, right? There you go. All right. Chloe's going to join us. All right, let's get into your reading. Sorry, guys, I guess I should have been more prepared. Maybe I should redo that. Yeah. You don't see Chloe too often, so we'll leave her in. It's Christmas after all. We have... Let's start with your fairy oracles. We have the gotcha card. This would be the equivalent to the tower. This could be... well, Christmas. A lot of you got surprises. But we have the Sage and the Dreamweaver. So, whatever this was about, the Sage reminds me of Virgo. Earth energy for sure. I mean, we've got branches and roots growing out of his face, and he looks very weather beaten. Very weather beaten. But his guidance spiritually has helped you to weave a new reality, a new path on your path, on your destined path, just a newness to it. Dreamweaver. Creating, being creative, artistic, talented, and having the wisdom, not the knowledge, but the wisdom of the Sage that is helping to guide. This gotcha moment may be a surprise of your abilities, how far you've come in the reflection of looking back. For the Shaman Oracle, which is your ancestors, shamans, guardians, guides, angel guides, we have, I'm just going to show them to you all at once, the Sacrifice, Lower World, and the Council. The Council has been showing up all month, all the month of December. And the Council are the people that are with you before you are incarnated to this earth. They're with you to review your life on earth when you pass. They are with you Always, always helping to guide you. There when you need them, there to speak to, there in your dreams. And for some of you, maybe that gotcha card was a revelation of some kind that was not so pleasant. Some of you had endings this year, had to sacrifice things that you loved, things that were very important to you, but you knew out of love you had to let them go. And let them go with love, with blessings. So the lower world is about that dark night of the soul. And the sacrifice, which came up in the week ahead reading, I explained that this was about prayer, connecting to higher self, getting into connection with that gateway to source. Really is the biggest sacrifice you can give, is of yourself to higher self, to source. And this is where the discussions begin. In the cuneiform tablets, it talked about turning things upside down. So perhaps for many of you, you can grasp the concept of connecting to higher self so that you can dive into, that just turns everything upside down. That dark night of the soul, to be able to turn things upside down and to look at the darkness and embrace it as a part of yourself. As, like, we are always changing and evolving, but it is the understanding of that yin yang. I think when it's funny because when you understand something, you no longer fear it. When you do not fear it, you're no longer intimidated. When you're no longer intimidated, you're no longer triggered. It's quite an amazing thing. That's when knowledge turns to wisdom. I love that. I love it when that happens. We'll turn to your tarot portion of the reading now. All decks have been pre-shuffled. December 29th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please join me. That's Sunday night. You can ask me questions. I'll pull cards. No charge. It'll just be for fun. I don't expect there's going to be a lot of people, because I've seen with other readers, they've live streamed for the first time, and either nobody shows up or one or two people show up. But if one or two of you show up, I'll be thrilled that you're there. Yoo-hoo! Let's pull some cards, ask some questions. Let's have some fun. All right, and it's for the anniversary. It's my way of saying thank you. I can't seem to find enough ways of saying thank you to you guys. You've just been so supportive and loving, and my guides. You guys are my guides. Queen of Air is about cutting things out that are no longer worthy of being in existence in your field, in your realm. Behaviors, patterns, people, places. Cutting things out. This is also about speaking truth. And I love that in this tarot deck, there's that owl sitting on her shoulder. That's that confirmation, guys, of the knowledge that you already had turning into wisdom. In 2019, oh boy, what a year. It was like a culmination of the last 13-year cycle to transform who you were becoming, who you were meant to become, who you once were, maybe as a child, returning to that and going. I know in 2019, coming home, I came home here to Nova Scotia, getting in touch with my past, my childhood, old friends, meeting new friends. Wow. We're talking, in some cases, people I hadn't seen for 45 years. It was quite enlightening. So it was 2019 really was about knowledge turning to wisdom. Let's get to the tarot portion. Boy, am I ever babbling today. Well, second cup of coffee. Okay. These are the crowning, and 3 cards came up. So we're going to take all 3 cards for your crowning energies. But I want to show them to you all together. We had, how am I looking at this here? It's a really strange feeling because we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Call in reverse, and the 4 of Fire, which is about commitment, marriage, leveling up, solid foundation. This Call in reverse, this to me, this isn't about someone procrastinating at all. This is about non-judgment. Looking at a situation, you could be dealing with an earth sign, not necessarily, but this particular card is about being nurturing, looking after business in the home, with the family, being grounded, organized, stable, looks after their own money, and not making any judgments on others. And there's this, I guess because I'm doing this on Christmas morning, it's like that commitment to family. But this is usually union, like 2 people. And 2 people who are either life mates or soulmates from many lifetimes. This sometimes signifies 1111, which is twin flames. Non-judgment. Non-judgment. I'm going to slap all 3 of these up for crowning energies. And we looked at the bottom of this deck. Yes, of course. All right, so we have expansion. A message that's going to bring clarity. This could be about business. Okay. Unexpected help coming in. Let me just get these cards up, guys, so I can have a good look at them. There's a decision pending. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. All right, here's what we've got. Gosh, this non-judgment is coming at me a lot because now we have 3 of Fire in reverse, which is, it just seems to couple with that non-judgment call. You have to make a decision. I think that this decision was one of the hardest ones you needed to make. A message of clarity, maybe closure. You're standing your ground. You're standing your ground. And there's someone coming in, unexpected help, or someone who is awake, who is spiritually awake. So you're weighing up. Oh, I just love the energy of it. You're weighing on this decision that you need or needed to make. And there's no judgment. Like when it comes, it's odd because when there is a decision that needs to be made, it means there has to be a judgment call. And I don't get the impression that you're being undecided either. For some of you, you could just be saying, all right, I'm not going to think about that now. It's the holidays. Just going to enjoy my family. Put that on the back burner. I'll deal with it after January 1st, when we get back to the normal run-of-the-mill things, routines. But anyway, there is this decision pending. And I think you're going to make this decision. If this could have already happened, guys, making this decision that cleans the slate. It just literally dumps out the baggage. I had this vision of it wasn't a train wreck, but it was a train. But rather than the train wrecking, it just opened up the doors wide and threw out the cargo. You are coming across as very desirable, attractive, a go-getter, gets things done. Someone is watching you who has their emotions in check. Their emotions are very controlled, very balanced, a lot of wisdom. And it could be through one or two people that there is this new beginning being offered to you. But not only this one or two or maybe three people offering this new beginning, there is this blessing that is the cherry on top. This blessing from Spirit that begins a new 2020 coming into prosperity. Some of you already know what that path is. Some of you are just entering that energy. And some of you already see, down the road where this is going, where you want it to go. Some of you want to travel this year, and you will. Beautiful energies. All right, let's clarify these. I hope I haven't thrown anyone off track there or bored them half to death that they clicked off. Let's look at the bottom. There's nostalgia here. Naturally, you're reflecting on 2019, the decade. A lot of reflections here. This could be just you spending holiday time with kids, grandkids. Someone from your past returning. And in reflection, for me, in reflection, there was a lot of people that returned from my past. Well, I returned. I came to Nova Scotia. You guys watched me, for those of you who have been here since, because I started last Christmas, watched me pack up and move, go on this trip, talk to you on the way, settling down here, starting over. And I had to start from scratch, no furniture, just what I could fit in my blazer. But faith, oh my goodness, it was like, I know I'm old, but it was like feeling like a kid saying, I'm ready, I'm going to do this. It's a new adventure. I'm not afraid. And when we give that trust up to God, wow, doors just slam open. Those are the side effects of having faith. Faith in yourself, faith in the Spirit, faith in the universe. Four of Pentacles. You're holding back, being a little withdrawn. Suppose that wouldn't be a stretch being Christmas holidays. You could be just withdrawn to spend time with your family. No one else is welcome. No judgment on a lover or past lover. Making a choice. Oh my. Okay, so was that the decision that you guys have made recently? Making a choice on a lover that was divinely guided to you. You may have felt like it was the right person at the wrong time, but it wasn't. It was divine timing. So in deciding either to end the relationship to begin a new relationship, or to end the relationship and just work on yourself, or to reconcile the relationship, I don't see any judgment. I just don't see any judgment. Whatever this decision is, you're going to look at this person with gratitude, with love, appreciation, and there's going to be justice in that alone. In that alone. Because where it brings you, the balancing of the scales, it brings you to your soulmate. So some of you went into hermit mode in order to stand your ground. Okay, that explains the holding back. No communication. Standing your ground. Not opening up. Not for love nor money. But you have a wish fulfillment in a message coming towards you. And you've had so many options, it's got you up in your head worried. If you're doing the right thing, what you're supposed to be deciding on or choosing. Not sure what that's supposed... Oh, so the decision was, do I remain single or do I reconcile? And again, just like last week's reading, options are coming up again and again and again. There is a person in your energy that had to do some cutting of their own. A cutting of a relationship, a pattern, behavior, place. And you're walking away. You're independent. You're self-sufficient. And you had to walk away from a situation in order to have a new beginning. This person had to cut some things out of their life as well. And they see you as having a lot of options. Which you do, by the way. How can this woman here, this energy here, not have a lot of options? That is the energy of desire, fire, heat, passion. Someone as an entrepreneur who gets what they go after. Or person. Something beautiful happens here. From all of these options, look at this. We have twin flames. Both the king and the queen of fire. And your defenses come down for this beautiful blessing from the spirit world that ends this reading. I'm going to take this over to the extended. I hope you join us over there. I hope you join us on Sunday evening at 8 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. I think that's 6 hours behind England. Sorry, that would make it quite late there, wouldn't it? So I know that many of you in Europe might not be able to join us. Sorry. Really sorry about that. And when I do live streams in the future, I will try to do it at different times. I'm still learning here. Learning new things. Learning with you guys. God bless you. Please join us at the website. Personal readings there are cheaper. Those are one of the perks. You can ask me to pull you a card over there in one of the extendeds. And if I see your comment, I certainly will. All right, my friends. Merry Christmas. Wow. Merry Christmas is over. Happy New Year is coming. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye for now. Mwah.